Alright, another quick review of some stuff that I've got. A while back, I did my little video where I spent some birthday cash and bought a bunch of goodies, and I purchased this device. Now, I said in the video that if it didn't work or anything, you guys could warn me, and I heard a few people being naysayers, but the fact of the matter is, they were kind of wrong. This is a great device. What this is the WiiU / Wii Pro Controller. Now, I'll put a link in the description for Amazon because I don't want you guys buying the wrong thing. Make sure you're getting exactly what I'm talking about, because I don't want you going out and buying a Wii controller or a Wii U controller and it not working with your Wii. Now, I know a lot of you probably already have the Wii U, so you're not worried about this, but this is for those of us that don't care about the Wii U yet until it gets an actual game we give a fuck about, like that X game or a new Zelda. But this is the Wii U / Wii Pro Controller. Now, first off the bat, this thing is very sturdily built. Now, I have a Pro Controller for the Wii that was sent to me by my buddy Daniel. I've used the crap out of it. It's actually falling apart. But even when I initially got it, it was a very cheaply made thing. This feels solid, sturdy. That felt very hollow, and I actually opened it up because I was trying to fix it because it's falling apart, and it's a very cheaply made device. It's as cheap as the old Super Nintendo controllers. That's how cheaply made it is. Not that that's a bad thing. It's a great controller, and I've gotten a lot of use out of it, but it's just not sturdy as this. This is very, very sturdy. It feels solid. It feels like it's got some heft to it. It's not heavy, though. It's light. It's not going to hinder you. But first and foremost, this thing is wireless. Now, if you want to use this, I had a little trouble trying to figure out how to do it. There's a sync button right there. You're going to have to sync it to your console, which I didn't know that would be an issue. I just plugged it in via the USB charge port and thought it would connect like my controllers do on my 360 and PS3. That is not the case here. You need to sync it. Now, if you don't know where your sync button is on your Wii, it's that little flap on the very front. You pop that sucker open, there's an SD card slot, there's a big huge sync button. You use that to sync this controller. Once it's synced, it'll work. Of course, you'll have to charge it. Now, as you can see, it's got the 4 lights on the bottom of it that show you, is it even on? I probably need to charge it. But it's got the 4 lights on it that'll tell you which controller it is. It's got all the buttons that you would expect it to have. Start, select. That's something new. It's also got the start and select up here for like the Wii stuff. It's got sticks. It's got tabs and triggers. Now, these triggers are actually really good. They're not big like the 360s. As you can see, there's a huge difference in the 360s triggers, but that's not really a problem. They feel really good. They're even curved, so they've got a little bit of an advantage over the PS3 controller already. They're curved. Your fingers aren't going to slip off of them very easily. You can shoot, and everything works. Now, I haven't tried this controller with a multitude of games. I'm going to have to see what other games are on the Wii that I can use this controller with, but as of right now, what I use it for specifically is playing my RPGs. This thing works. Now, I don't know if I can retroactively work it to play GameCube games. I'll see, but I doubt it. But as of right now, it works, and I can play Xenoblade in the last story and not have to worry about swinging a nunchuck or any of that stuff. Of course, there's no motion controls in those games. But it's actually really well, it's very sturdy, it's very well built. It's got the power button, and one thing I really like is, you see these sticks? If you can hear that, they click, which is really funny because it adds multi-functionality. What's really weird is when I'm playing Xenoblade, if I click the stick, Shulk will jump, which is funny. On the bottom of it, you've also got switches that allow you to switch functionality. You can switch between the controller mode and the Wii remote mode, so that'll make the game think you're playing with a Wii remote. And I haven't tested it out, but I'm pretty sure I can play games like Mario Brothers and Donkey Kong Country and all that with it, which I'm guessing at that point you'd be using this. But you've got that remote mode. You've also got a tilt sensor, which I'm guessing will switch between doing this and doing this. So that's pretty cool. This is motion controller compatible. If you have your motion bars hooked up, which I don't. When I use these, I just use the joystick to go through the menu. But if you got your motion bars hooked up, there's also this right here on the front, and you can use this as a motion thing. So that's really, really cool if you ask me. But there's a lot of functionality with this controller. It's just, it has probably more functionality with the Wii U. But if you have a Wii and you don't want to buy the Wii U yet, and you want a controller that's actually pretty decent, that you can play your RPGs with, this controller is actually really good. I'm very happy with the investment. It was about 40 bucks. I got it at FYE, and it works. I haven't charged you, but I promise you it works. If you don't believe me, I'll do a video of me playing Xenoblade with the controller, and that'll prove it. But it really works. It's a very good controller, and I very much enjoy it, and I think you will too. So, you know, I'll just tack that video on at the end of me playing with the controller so you guys can see it. I like this controller, and I highly recommend it. There's a link in the video description if you want to buy it on Amazon. It's right there. You guys take care. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your continued support of my channel.